Capricorn. It's your girl, Javy. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2021. Baby, wing it. Wing it. Throw caution, go for it. All systems go. It's time to pursue. It's interesting because Sagittarius is the only sign that doesn't get to wing it this season. They really have got to plan, and I feel like for you, you got Venus now. There's a lot attracting in, commitment attracting in. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This season, I'm really just doing really short astrological notes, only the really important things that you guys are needing to know, and everything is very like intuition based. Really important for you to try not to rely on anything but your wisdom, your ethics, your intuition, your gut feelings, your morals, and your desire to be free. Go for it. Wing it towards what feels freeing. And for you, there may be freedom and stability that you really get to draw in for yourself. Venus is going to be retrograding on the 19th in your sign, Capricorn. It's going to be there till March. Venus crosses over Pluto a couple times. We're going to get there when we get there. But I do feel like you are really being prepared. And the short astrological notes that I'm doing are as such. On November 24th, Mercury enters Sagittarius, and everybody's going to be all over the place. There's just this wider interest in a variety of thoughts and things and topics, and your social capability is going to expand. Venus being there for you guys, specifically Capricorn, is going to expand your capacity to socialize and your desire to like pursue roots or attracting in people that feel like roots or core root people. What was that? There's something going on with maybe like wiggling your way out of something in some way. Capricorn, shedding a skin that almost felt like, or like breaking free out of some sort of something that's felt like a cocoon or a shell. Mercury in Sagittarius is really going to give you the opportunity to expand and articulate and comprehend a lot of the higher vibrational things that sometimes you may struggle to connect with. Getting more comfortable with the ethereal and the ineffable. On December 4th, we have the new moon total solar eclipse at 12 degrees Sagittarius. There's going to be a whole nother video on it, so wait for it. But this brings in this very light teenager, adolescent sort of feeling. And I do feel like it is a big opportunity to release density. It's like trading ego for a deeper knowing, trading all this like density and attachment to the physical for a deeper understanding and a more fluid sort of connection. On December 13th, Mars will be going into Sagittarius, and everybody's going to need to slow down. But I feel like for you, Capricorn, this is going to really light an appropriate fire. It's like, you know, in the ways that you need to slow down. It's really about you listening to the intuition finally, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hydrate all season, forever hydrate. Light it if you got it. Kick back with me for a bit. My little pebbles. The full moon in Gemini on the 18th is going to be ushering in a new mindset. On the 19th, the next day, Venus will be going retrograde in Capricorn the same day that Chiron goes direct in Aries, which is going to be squaring you. Anything in Aries squares you, Capricorn. And so there is this real getting back to the root of it, getting back to basics. This like opportunity to like learn the lessons, deep reflection and love and business and money, what you do with your time, your energy, how you may squander your time, your energy. What's the best way to put your time and energy to use? There are deep periods of reflection coming in, especially Venus in Capricorn and retrograding in Capricorn. The fact that it retrogrades over Pluto and then or retrogrades over Pluto and then it has to come back, and when it's direct, there's a lot of like, can you do something the right way? It feels like doing something the right way, or another shot at something, a new shot at life, like this big purging, big getting out of survival mode, big turning your back energy, big implosions, explosions in that feel very public. It's like stuff going on in your public life, stuff that you feel like maybe you want to be private or you wished had been private. But every explosion ends up being something that really like, it's like the explosion causes this implosion that's in your favor. And so it's a very kind of paradoxical time where it may be hard for you to see through like, wow, all of these hardships, all of this struggle, because Saturn is direct now, babe. When Saturn was retrograde, it was like, hands off, you do it, you give it a try, you discipline yourself, you structure your life. You do all the things, and let's see how far you've gone. And now that Saturn is direct, daddy's home. And it's like time to, let the divine do their work. And so, take a deep breath. Because we're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2021. Really being able to see your way through the hardships, being able to like make sense of everything. It's like, yeah, everything may not happen for a reason, but maybe. 4 of Swords, 5 of Wands, taking a break from all the drama. 4 of Swords being the first card out that I saw, the first card to be selenite, to be clarified on the selenite throne, Capricorn, is rest, recovery, your living situation, your peace, your mindset. There is a brand new foundation that needs to be built in the realm of your mind. You really are needing a break. The Sun at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, I feel like, are really needing a break from the hustle and bustle. Some of you, there's a lot of things coming to light, things being revealed to you about yourself, about what you thought. There's like, some of you need to take a break from the competition. There may be something about competing. You may feel like you're competing in some sort of way. Taking a break from maybe multiple lovers. This 5 of Wands is, for me, it shows up when there's like too many romantic partners or too many possibilities, or like maybe like people fighting for your attention, people wanting to collaborate with you, but also is like so much to do and you don't know where to start, so much to do and you don't know what to attack first, or what problem to resolve first. And it's time to really make sure that you're being solution oriented. Focus on the solution, and you focus on the solution in stillness, in quiet time. put the distractions away, turn the phone off, turn the computer off, turn off Netflix, turn off the distractions, send the kids away to play at so-and-so's house. Really get reverent with your time. Get reverent with your space. It's time to redecorate. Some of you, it's time to find a new place to live, or you're thinking about moving, thinking about setting up new roots. Really trying to turn away from the drama. I feel like some of you, there's been a lot of heartbreak, a lot of disappointment, a lot of pain, and the Four of Swords is coming up because this is the proper response to that. When the pain and the heartache and the loss and the disappointment comes up, we've been told as a generation that we need to go get fucked up with our friends and have a good time and get out of our head and distract ourselves. When no, the proper response to pain and heartache or disappointment is stillness. Getting quiet so that we can integrate the lessons from that pain or that stillness, so that we can unpack what did we do? How did we contribute to this situation? What should we have said, or what could we have said better? Not getting lost in that self-criticism. Don't do that. Limit your time with your inner self-critic. Keep it productive. But I do feel like there is something about learning a new way to react to pain, a new way to react to stress, or to competition, or to attention. Some of you, it's just like you're getting attention left and right. You don't know how to handle it. Or like all of a sudden all these people think you're hot, or all of a sudden, you know, and that's Venus. All of a sudden all these people like want to collaborate with you, or want your time, or want you to showcase your craft or your gift or whatever it is. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's an influx of creativity, an influx, like maybe new love, new relationships. There's definitely possible suitors on deck. And you need to be able to get still and upgrade the lessons from the past so that you can pick the right partner, pick the right friends, pick the right energies to surround yourself with, and also get still and quiet so that you can hear from the divine which passion to pursue first, which path to choose, what to do with this influx of energy, this influx of attraction, this influx of luck, of beauty, of stability that wants to come in. Yes, Capricorn. All right. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season. I also feel like clean your house, purge, decorate your space very intentionally. Get rid of what no longer like brings joy to your life or sparks joy, whatever that thing is. There could be just a need for a purge, tidying up, keeping your space tidy. Understanding that your space is a direct reflection of your mental space. So when your room is a mess, your house is a wreck, it's just a reminder to you, it's this external reflection or this external reminder like, okay, I've got to clean up my space so I can really start to clean up my mind. This could be the whole reading. This really could. I like 5 cards, but I could read the whole filth on just these 2 cards. Because it does feel like there is this need to dedicate some space to yourself, dedicate some space to your peace, to alone time, maybe creating an art space, creating an office or something so that you can really start to get more organized and so that you can really resolve any sort of conflict within the realm of your physical, spiritual, or sexual energy. I feel like some of you, some of your frustration may be wrapped up in sexual energy, and you don't need to have sex to harness your sexual energy, babe. I feel the need to check the camera. Let's see where we're at. 14, all right. Virgo fucking got me last season, and I will not be duped. Okay. Let me just focus and get the rest of these out. All right, take a deep breath, Capricorn. Empty your lungs. Capricorn, Sun and Rising. the Sun and the Eight of Swords. Okay, Sun at the center of the reading. So either way, it gets better, babe. The sun will come out. Things are coming to light. Things are being revealed about the ways that you've kept yourself stuck, about the loops in your mind that you have got to break free of. Some of you, your loops are starting to be reflected in your children, and you're being asked to really break yourself free from any insecurity, any self-limiting beliefs, this understanding that you're not impaled. It's only a shadow. It's only like fear. It's only thoughts that are keeping you bound. You can break yourself free of this mindset. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements that you're really stuck in your head about. There may be somebody with Leo placements that you're really stuck in your head about, or you're really not seeing clearly. You may not be understanding this person and their freedom or their wildness clearly, but I feel like there's someone coming in with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, specifically Leo placements, are coming in to really like help you get back to just fun, help you get back to just like childlike joy and wonder, getting out of your head, getting into your passion. There are things that are coming to light that are really going to break the loop. And either way, it's like you need to be preparing for some of you, this is seasonal depression. This is seasonal stuff that's coming up that you're needing to go ahead, get ahead of the game. Start Sagittarius season with creating some sort of routine for yourself. Some of you need to start working out or getting consistent with moving your physical body or finding some sort of flow or doing something that tends to the built up energy in your physical energy or sexual energy or spiritual energy, needing to like really get a routine or something down that you're consistent about that will go ahead and it's like proactively act against, like keep you from going here. Some of you know that around this time of year you go here, you close off, or you really get in your head, or you really like aren't seeing things clearly, but the divine's giving you this like glorious breakthrough. It feels like there is just so much coming to light. There is a win, there is a success, there is a revelation. This is that, I'm telling you, this is that solar eclipse, the sun. When is it? On December 4th, the new moon total solar eclipse in Sagittarius is coming to free your motherfucking mind. Final card, final message for Capricorn. I'm happy. Especially if free your mind, especially if it's someone or something that has to do with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or if it has to do with something with a Leo, or if it has something to do with a loop or a cycle that you've been in. I keep doing this thing with my shoulders where I'm like, it's like I'm trying to like break, maybe it's the bra that I'm wearing, but it's like it feels like a weight that I feel like you're wiggling out of. And I just got an image of that, what is that, like 27 hours or 72 hours or 42 hours, something like the guy who's stuck in the Narrows and he's like climbing and he's like stuck in that movie where he has to cut his arm off or whatever. It's like you're wiggling your way out of something. And I feel like for some of you, you've already severed the limb. Woo! Some of you have already severed the fucking dead limb. You've already severed the thing that like can't come with you. You've severed that. It's like whatever it is, you've already made the sacrifice. You've already cut some, like there, or something has been taken. It's already been, like the limb has been severed, and there's some, and it's like you're not an amputee. You come out like an Olympian, that kind of thing. It's like this glorious kind of come up story. You just can't see it yet, babe. You can't see it yet, and that's okay. But that's where faith is cultivated, and I'm telling you now so that you can start cultivating some faith and allowing yourself to trust so deeply that you just start to say thank you because you know that things are getting better, because things have been so fucked up. it's balance. And it's Saturn. Saturn will always make you guys struggle and do it the hard way so that you can get the sweetest of rewards. You get to live an extraordinary, like a very different life, or a very privileged life, or you get to do something differently. You get to really reap some beautiful rewards. Final card, final message for Capricorn. One card, final message. Ace of Wands. Justice on the bottom of the fucking deck because you deserve it. You deserve it, Capricorn. Sun, moon, and rising. Justice is showing up because there has been injustice. And in some ways you have been wronged. In some ways you have wronged other people. And the balance is being restored. I feel like in the way you've wronged people and it's like your debts have been paid. Woo! Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. It feels like your debts have been paid, babe. Your debts have been paid. Especially if it has something to do with a Libra, Aries, Aquarius, or Leo. Maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn too for some of you. Your debts have been paid. And so you're getting the magic wand handed to you. What are you going to fucking do with it, boo? This is an influx of physical, spiritual, sexual energy that you're going to need to get yourself out of this mindset. And it's time because it's karmically due, cause and effect. The divine is conspiring to right the wrongs that have been done to you. And it's conspiring to right those wrongs, and there may be somebody with Aries, Scorpio, or Aquarius placements that's coming in to really help or show you the way, or traveling in, or inspiring you to take a risk, take a leap towards getting to know who you are. There is like this karmic balance that's going to bring in this opportunity for you to really figure out who you are, figure out what you love, who's for you, who's against you, who's really on your team. For some of you, it's a father. For some of you, it's an Aries. Some of you, it's a Scorpio and Aquarius. And it really inspires, or even this Leo, whether this Leo is here for a good time or a long time, whether this Aries or this Aquarius is here for a good time or a long time, they're here to really help inspire you to lean into and trust in your originality so that you ultimately can do that goat thing that goats do, that y'all be goating. Greatest of all time. Getting back on your mountain. There is something really big about ascension, and I feel like you guys are getting handed the tools to climb. It's like you now getting back in the gym and you get the tools to climb, and you're really being given the energy that you need to break free. And there's going to be so much energy, so much fun, opportunities. If you're thinking about starting a business or starting a relationship or pursuing, I feel like this could be a sexual, this Ace of Wands could be more on the sexual side than necessarily a relationship, but I do feel like there's connections coming in. This could be new friends, someone with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements coming in to really help inspire you, because I do feel like some of you, the sword of truth has already come in. It's been cut. The verdict, the deliberation and the verdict has been established. Justice has already like acted its way out. Karma, it's like the debt's been paid. That's what it feels like. And it's going to put you in a position to really like trust yourself and to lean into like see yourself for who you are and see the ways that you've been really keeping yourself stuck, keeping yourself bound. And the divine is coming in to say, no mas. It's time to get in motion. A fire is about to be lit. That Sagittarian fire is about to be lit up under that ass. And the things that you've learned from the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your life are really, they've happened to transform you, to help you transcend, to help you ascend, to help you, it's like find that platform. It's like finding this like platform within from which to jump beyond yourself. You finding this internal catalyst. And the internal catalyst that you find within you, the divine meets you halfway and brings you even more fire. And the thing about this Ace of Wands that I do know is if you stay in this Eight of Swords mindset, if you keep yourself bound, if you don't break free and just realize it's just thoughts. It's not who you are. You are not your thoughts. It's time to start taking dominion and establishing dominion and power over your thoughts, reaching for the tools for a new, healthy mental foundation so that you can break free. And once you break free of this loop, then you're in the position to receive, to grab this magic wand and really start to figure out, what do you want to manifest? What do you want to put all this energy into? What do you want to harness these Sagittarian flames into? Because you are going to be freed. Debts paid. Books closed. I love you. Let's get into it. Yes. All right, Capricorn, let's get into it. I want to start by clarifying the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords. But first of all, I want to let you know that if you reach for it, you will receive it. So you've got to get real clear about what you're reaching for, Capricorn. If you reach for strife, for drama, you'll receive it. If you reach for success, for joy, for fun, for happiness, material happiness, vitality, success, you can get it. You can have, if you want the revitalization, you can give it to yourself. You just have to get in position. And that in position looks like stillness. Looks like maybe some solitude, some more quality me time. Please clarify the Four of Swords for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You're really needing to allow yourself sleep. Don't feel guilty for sleeping. Don't feel guilty for maybe not ignoring, don't feel guilty for ignoring some of these advances that are coming in. Maybe not going to every fight that you're invited to, or every date you're invited to, or every outing you're invited to. It's important for you to give yourself time to recover and time to really make your living environment sacred and reverent and purify it in some sort of way, whatever that means for you. Only card out is the Major Arcana, and it's in the center of the reading, so it is very important that you keep your eyes open because things want to be revealed. The sun illuminates, and things will become more upbeat. Things will move forward and progress and start to like get on the up and up, especially towards the middle of the season. But it's got to start with peace and you establishing a new mental foundation for yourself. And in order to do that, you've got to take this time to integrate and process the Three of Swords, that pain, that heartache, that torment, that loss, that disappointment, so that you can really process it versus being self-destructive and fucking things up for no reason and giving Saturn another reason to teach you another hard lesson. Please clarify the Four of Swords. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. Four of Wands reverse. Funny, I kept calling this the Four of Wands. Yeah, there's restrictions. Some of you are moving. Some of you are wanting to end a relationship, or you're not getting what you want out of a relationship. Some of you, this is the end of a marriage, coming to peace with the end of a marriage, the end of a relationship, end of something long-term, or the end of a house that you like to live in, or the ending of maybe a fun time, a long period of festivities in some sort of way. But I feel like either way, look at this. It looks like restriction. These lines, the vertical lines, and what you're needing to do to get away from the restrictions and the binds and the constrictions is get horizontal, get still, get quiet, sleep, rest, pray, meditate. And I feel like you need to have a meditative routine so that you don't get locked in this when whatever the fuck comes to light. You're not tempted to just get shrouded in insecurity and fear and loop all over again. You get to learn new emotional responses, new impulse control. That came up for Sagittarius too. Anything else for Four of Swords? No. All right. Five of Wands. Please clarify the Five of Wands for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Because I do feel like some of you are starting to get way more attention. You're about to become the center of attention, feeling like that, really feeling seen. Maybe getting some sort of recognition, some sort of reward, some sort of opportunity coming in. Yeah, look at that restriction again. There's things coming to light, I'm telling you. Blindfold on, blindfold off. You have these opportunities to, I feel like all of this energy, that this maybe sexual frustration or all this attention that is coming in, it's really showing you a different side of yourself. I feel like you're really starting to see what you bring to the table, and you're starting to believe and trust what you bring to the table, how you show up as a friend, how good of a friend you are, how good of a lover you are, how good of a partner you have the potential to be, all the resources that are available to you. I feel like there is an end of a cycle in how you pick partners, or how maybe in what you involve yourself in. There may be some drama that comes up, or maybe something with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that comes up that puts you in a position to like, okay, I don't want to be how it was, or I don't want to feel like that anymore. Now I see an aha moment. It's like being done with the fight. The Nine of Wands is a soldier home from war. Be done with the drama. Be done with the fight. Stop perpetuating it. For some of you, you need to block some people, or you need to like pull away. Some of you may be really tempted to take your aggression or your anger out on someone that doesn't necessarily deserve it. And I feel like there are people coming in to protect you, coming in to get your attention, coming in to help you. And there are tools that you need to reach for in order to properly manage this aggression or this sexual energy or this spiritual like angst or something whatever it is for you, because things are coming to light. Please clarify the Sun. Things are coming to light, and it's gonna put you in the position to really move forward, really get to the root of it. Really, I feel like there's stuff coming up, a deepening in your relationship with a child. If you don't want to get pregnant, make sure you wrap it up. There could be something about kids coming in, but I do feel like whatever confusion is around, the Sun's clearing it up. The Sun clears up confusion. It restores us to health. It's gonna purge any danger or any resentment. The Sun is coming out. Things are getting better, and you're gonna be able to move with confidence, conviction, awareness. Yeah, there is this, wow, it's like there's something about you guys. I'm telling you, you have Cancer in your shadow. You can't help but feel that intuitive pull. You just are so bound on being logical, and that you may like your skeptic side or your logic side may be talking you out of trusting your spiritual side. But lo and behold, you are a spirit having a human experience. So stop fighting that spiritual side of you, and stop fighting that feminine side of you, regardless of how you identify. And there is a need to honor that divine feminine, receptive, attractive power. That there is a new moon. That new moon total solar eclipse. The Sun and the Moon, conjunct. And it's going to bring in a brand new mindset. That Gemini full moon is going to bring in a brand new mindset. But all of the new, like the ways to handle. I feel like some of you, there's some shit coming out with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or dealing with a mother or a cold mother, or dealing with someone who is really spiritual, good spiritual advice coming to you. I feel like some of you are really going to be dealing with some petty bullshit. There's going to be opportunities to get real low. Get low. And don't do it, bitch. Don't do it. Don't stoop to anybody's level. Don't retaliate. You're really needing to, you're being upgraded. I feel like there's like a certain level of professionalism, excuse me, that is coming in, and that's gonna really start to rise up. I feel like your customer service spirit starts to like rise up and really like show up for you, and it saves you some drama. So really allow yourself to initiate a new train of thought. Stay off social media. Turn off your devices. I feel like it's a really like you getting back to your childhood. You getting back to like did you used to just like play in the woods? Like what did you how did you entertain yourself when you grew up? You know, like outside of like video games or anything like that. Like go play in the woods. Go be naked outside. Go, you know, go figure out how to get back to that inner kid. How to get back to enjoying life without a device or without certain stimulation, you know? Because I do feel like soon, especially the middle of Sagittarius season, you start to really feel like everything's going in the right direction, having a good time with your friends and family. But I do feel like some of you, you're having a good time, but you're going to have to talk yourself into like trusting, like, yeah, I'm having a good time. These people I can trust. There's could be some sort of like mental health stuff that needs to be addressed. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. Because I do feel like there's a lot to be grateful for coming in, and you have the opportunity to really love yourself more by way of paying attention to like, what is the source of this? What keeps me in this loop? Please clarify the Eight of Swords. Some of you, there's just so much like being shrouded in fear, so much shrouded in insecurity. And the blindfold wants to come off. Some of you, this is a lot about love. I feel like some of you, there may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements that, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements that you're really like hung up about, or you're not sure to proceed, or that's what I'm saying. It's like, stop with the uncertainty. Anything that you're uncertain about, that's just an indicator that you're needing to give yourself some love. You're needing to make sure that you fill your cup before you go trying to fill someone else's or start a new relationship, because there is a new relationship, a new foundation that needs to be built within yourself, within the realm of your mind, so that you don't, this behavior isn't your first initial reaction anymore. Some of you are really like hung up over a connection or hung up over wanting a partnership, and don't let Venus and Capricorn in that retrograde really like fuck you up. It's going to, I'm telling you it's going to. I'm telling you it's going to really make you see your hangups in love, in partnership, in the ways that you maybe are being cold, or you may be too transactional with people, maybe not intimate enough or not warm enough. And I feel like this Venus that being there is going to bring that warmth, and it's going to show you all the ways that you need to start trusting that warmth and start exuding that warmth, so that people can actually like feel your love. So people can actually like feel that you're there, and feel that, you know, that they can start seeing your heart, knowing that you're more than just what you do for them and what you know, the gear you have and what you bring to the table. You're really starting to see what you bring to the table in love, and it happens by way of you really choosing to be alone for a while, you choosing to prioritize yourself for a while, so that you can start making better spiritual choices, and so that you can start making some choices that look like self-love, and that look like you prioritizing yourself over, you know, connection or relationships or other people. And when you start to really fill your cup, you start to attract other people who really fill their own cup and don't come to just take advantage of you. You know what I mean? And once you really take the blindfold off, I feel like you get to you get to try out the lessons that you've learned. Here, please clarify the Ace of Wands. And there is like something new that wants to come in. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. It's like you really want to come in. You start to get more consistent about what you want to study. There may be an opportunity for some of you, if you want to start a business or you want to start something new or get a new job, This is the time to do it. If you want to start studying something new, this is the time to do it. All that's really going to be required of you, Capricorn, is getting at turning your back on this old way of being, turning your back on this old ideal of love, this old idea of partnership, this old idea of stability, and really getting out of these mental turbulent waters, turning your back on that old way of thinking that was toxic or draining, and getting your ass in motion, getting out of situations and mindsets that you know that you shouldn't be in anymore, so that you can start to heal and pour into yourself, recover and learn healthy impulse reactions and controls, recover in healthier ways. Really looking at any addiction or anything, any upsetting situations that you need to recover from. And you really get back to flow. You really get to have the ability to turn your betrayals and heartbreaks into breakthroughs. And you really being like lit up by whatever comes in, whatever comes to light. It really is happening. All of this stuff on the ups and downs, it happens to get you back on your throne and feeling like yourself. I love you. You got this.